Hey there, I'm Joe Carter. If you've ever popped the hood and thought, where do I even start? You're in good company. Around here, we take the mystery out of car repair, one fix at a time. Whether you're a beginner or just looking to sharpen your skills, there's something here for you. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you're into learning without the headaches. All right, that's enough from me. Let's get into it.
From the very beginning of the existence of automobile transport as such, car wheels are used classic, inflatable. They are made of rubber. Earlier there was also an inflatable tube inside. Now, to simplify the design, tires are made tubeless. Pneumatic tires of this kind have shown themselves perfectly both on asphalted and unpaved roads, and where there are no roads as such. Another plus is the relatively low price of such products. But the pinnacle of the evolution of wheels reached when for the first time manufacturers began to produce airless tires. At the moment, the two largest companies produce airless wheels. Today we will look at airless tires, their advantages and disadvantages. We will also compare them with classic pneumatic tires. Airless tires from Michelin. A decade ago, Michelin decided to start producing wheels of this type. The name of the company's brainchild is Tweil, and this abbreviation comes from two words, tire and wheel. The main feature of such a wheel, for its attachment, is not used the classic hub. Such wheels are made with the use of flexible rods, fixed directly on the half axle of the car. A special flexible clamp is fixed on top of the rods. It creates the outer part of the tire, the part that is in contact with the road surface. The clamp is made as flexible as possible in order to circumvent road irregularities, otherwise the wheels could not be so reliable. The mobility and strength allows the air to not be fully utilized. Airless tires of this type look like the wheels on old carts from the last century. The wheel spokes are made as elastic as possible and in fact replicate the action of the air inside the rubber tires. In addition, there is an important difference from the classic air tires. The transverse stiffness is variable and can be adjusted depending on the purpose of the wheels. The company produces wheels of different stiffnesses. Michelin installed its first prototypes on the Audi A4 car. Compared to the factory air tires, the car became much easier to drive and more confidently stand on the road. Therefore, if you are thinking about whether to buy such wheels or not, it is definitely worth a try. Although the price bites, compared to classic tires, the results showed that Tweil is 10 to 15% lighter than its classic version. This means that the car will consume significantly less fuel. In addition, given further developments in terms of increasing the efficiency factor of the wheels, it is to be expected that these figures will increase. Naturally, the price should also change over time, if the company wants to achieve popularity of its product. Design of classic tires. It is impossible to know the advantages of airless tires without learning how classic car tires are organized. It should be known that airless tires are made completely airtight. The air inside is inflated with an average pressure of 2.2 atmospheres. Due to the fact that the pressure inside the tire is greater than in the surrounding atmosphere, the wheels maintain their shape and do not deform under the weight of the car. The biggest disadvantage is the possibility of a puncture, as a result of which the wheels can no longer function normally. Such a development is extremely dangerous when traveling at high speed and can provoke the car to overturn. It is not possible to slow down the car adequately, as it is impossible to control the punctured wheel. Losing control of the car due to a punctured tire is often the cause of serious accidents and deaths. Airless tires are devoid of such disadvantages. Here hitting a nail or a sharp object will not provoke any trouble for the driver. In addition to the fact that a sudden tire blowout can lead to an accident, these wheels are also heavily dependent on the pressure inside. The lower the pressure, the greater the grip strength. At the same time, the smoothness of the car is ensured. The tire is more in contact with the road. It should be remembered that the air, in addition to regulating the stiffness, maintains the shape of the wheel, and if you drive too long on flat tires, the rubber deforms and becomes unsuitable for normal use. When driving off-road and conventional vehicles, you should be aware of these features. An inflated tire is suitable for driving on asphalt and good dirt roads, driving on mud requires replacing the tire with a special tire. Driving on sand and loose soil is fraught with problems. With airless tires everything is somewhat simpler, but the price of classic rubber is much less. Therefore, in the current situation where the more adaptive airless tires are still expensive, it is preferable for drivers to buy conventional rubber, which is cheaper. Airless tires from Hankook. Another rubber manufacturer from Korea, Hankook, is also testing airless tires. Their technology is called iFlex. The design here, in addition to the absence of air, is also due to the use of exclusively ecological materials, which the company strictly classified. According to the company, the wheels of the latest generation are not inferior to their classical analogues in any respect. Instead of spokes, it was decided to use special micro-mesh layers around the entire perimeter which evenly distribute the load. Such tires are made of wear-resistant materials, so the duration of operation is somewhat higher. At the same time, if the previous variant required serious changes in the construction of the car, then here the tires can be put on a standard disc. The parameters of the test samples were compared with high-quality automobile pneumatic rubber at a speed of 120 to 150 km per hour. Having compared a number of parameters, the developers stated that the new airless wheels in practical use are not inferior to, and in some respects even exceed the performance of conventional tires. In addition, the company emphasizes on environmental friendliness. The production of such tires involves significantly fewer resources and harmful to the environment enterprises. And at the end of their useful life, such wheels are much easier to recycle and send for reproduction. How airless tires developed further. Despite the considered massive advantages over the classic rubber, airless tires have a number of characteristic disadvantages, the main of which is vibration. When accelerating the car above 120 km/h even on an ideal road, such wheels begin to vibrate, worsens the controllability of the car. In addition, the wheels begin to make noise and heat up at this speed. The sound is very loud. A long movement is associated with difficulties for the driver, rapid fatigue. Therefore, the future of such wheels still seems vague, because in addition to these disadvantages, both variants from Michelin and Napcock are quite difficult to produce, although they are used in the production of mostly natural materials. The difficulties are in the fact that for mass production it will be necessary to rebuild factories, recruit new staff, and redesign cars. Therefore, in the near future there may be development in technology, in prototypes, but until the improvement of the economic component of mass production technology is not expected. In conclusion, the design and classification of airless tires represent a significant advancement in tire technology, offering numerous benefits such as enhanced durability, reduced maintenance, and improved safety. As we have explored, these innovative tires come in various types, each tailored to specific applications, from urban commuting to off-road adventures. As the demand for sustainable and efficient transportation solutions continues to grow, airless tires are poised to play a crucial role in the future of mobility. Thank you for watching, and we hope this video has provided you with valuable insights into the fascinating world of airless tire technology.